Have you ever confidently walked in the absolute wrong direction out of a subway station?
Yeah.
You stride out full of purpose, and block by block, you realize nothing looks right.
Oh, yeah, completely. You just kind of pretend you meant to go that way.
Right. But, you eventually figure it out, turn around, and course correct. Well, until recently, training AI models to reason, it wasn't that simple. When an AI took a wrong turn, it just stayed hopelessly lost.
Exactly, yeah. Just got stuck.
Today's Deep Dives is about a breakthrough that fixes exactly that. It's called Trajectory Refined Distillation, or TRD. And it's the kind of leap that makes Nobel laureate Demis Hassabis's vision of AI driving future scientific discoveries actually possible.
It is incredibly exciting.
Oh, totally. And speaking of AI making a real impact, a quick shout out to our sponsor, Embersilk. If you are an intellectually curious builder trying to uncover where AI agents can transform your business, or, you just need help with AI training, automation, or software development, check out embersilk.com. So let's get into it.
Yeah, so to appreciate how TRD fundamentally changes the game, we really have to look at the flaw in the standard way we teach AI to reason.
Which is on-policy distillation.
Right, on-policy distillation. The traditional method has a massive blind spot when it comes to those wrong turns you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I like to use a GPS analogy here. You have an AI student trying to solve a complex math problem, and an AI teacher evaluating it step by step.
Sure.
If that student takes a wrong logical turn early on, the teacher gets completely confused. It's like your car's GPS frantically yelling, recalculating, while you barrel down a dead-end street.
That is a great way to put it. In the research, they actually call this specific breakdown a prefix failure.
Prefix failure. Okay.
Yeah, so when an AI student takes a bad initial path, the teacher's guidance fractures into what they call a bimodal mixture.
Wait, hold on. Bimodal mixture sounds incredibly dense. What is actually happening to the AI's logic right there?
Well, think of it mathematically. The teacher AI is suddenly torn between two conflicting goals. On one hand, continuing down the student's wrong path to keep the immediate sequence making sense.
Right.
Or pivoting sharply to force the correct final answer, so it tries to average them out. It's like trying to average turn left and turn right.
Oh, wow. So you just end up driving straight into a brick wall.
Exactly. The mathematical output just turns into logical gibberish.
And the old fixes didn't really solve this, right? I mean, things like token-level loss truncation, that just sounds like muting the GPS while you're still actively driving down the wrong road.
Yeah, you're ignoring the bad turn, but the fundamentally flawed route is still intact. You mask the immediate error, but the student AI never learns how to actually navigate out of it.
Wait. This brings up a massive question for me. If the student AI is already totally lost, and we know we can't just hand it the expert answer because it won't understand the underlying logic, how does the teacher physically correct it? I mean, isn't that a complete paradox?
It sounds like one, but that paradox is exactly what trajectory refined distillation solves.
Oh.
Instead of just evaluating a terrible route step by step, the teacher dynamically redraws the entire map before the training step even happens.
Okay, so it pre-corrects it.
Yes. It backtracks to where the student went wrong and generates a fully refined trajectory. But here's the critical part. It only uses what the paper calls on-policy support.
On-policy support, meaning it evaluates the student's existing knowledge and only builds a detour using roads the student already knows how to drive on.
Spot on. It constructs a new, valid path using reasoning the student AI inherently understands. It bridges the gap using the student's own vocabulary and logic.
Rather than forcing it to memorize some alien expert derivation, it would just parrot back without real comprehension.
Exactly. So the student actually comprehends the detour. And the results on grueling math benchmarks like AMOBench are staggering.
I bet.
TRD doesn't just beat older methods. It produces highly elegant, significantly shorter solution paths.
Wait, really? Shorter paths?
Yeah. By letting the AI reason within its own capabilities, the system actually compresses training trajectories by nearly 9 times in some subsets.
9 times more efficient. That is wild. And that efficiency is what naturally sparks that optimism Demis Hassabis was talking about.
Absolutely. It's not just grinding out the right math answer anymore.
Right. TRD is actively guiding the AI to discover the most beautifully efficient, creative shortcuts imaginable.
It fundamentally changes the AI from a rote memorizer into an elegant problem solver.
Which leaves you, the listener, with this to think about. If an AI can now be taught to autonomously refine its own reasoning, building highly elegant solutions using its own internal logic, what happens when these models no longer need human design teachers at all?
It's a fascinating thought.
We're looking at a future where AI natively synthesizes its own unprecedented scientific leaps. The golden age of human and artificial discovery is literally just beginning.
It really is.
Well, if you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.